Hello, everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Just with Aya and Sheyi. This is where we tell you just with your soul sisters online. Today, we are going in a new dimension, in a new ways. A lot of you sent us some links to check out some messages and see because it talks about what we have been talking about. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah,
And we just want to talk about it more. We're going to read it out and expatiate more about it. You understand?
yeah.
So he said, good evening. That's a story from Miss Meda on Facebook. He said, good evening. My story is quite long because I definitely believe in details part and try to be brief. I got married in 2020 and in 2021, I gave birth to my baby boy. I was sent to my mother's in-law for care, and when I returned, something kept pushing me to check my husband's phone. You see the intuition a woman gets? Love, it's never a lie. There is definitely something. I checked and saw that while I was away, he was asking his friends for ladies' contact to sleep with. Some ladies rejected him because he was married and he stopped saying he was married. There was this lady who they had exchanged photos with and exchanged the location they were to meet. I cried when I found out. It stayed with me for 2 weeks before I asked him out. He denied. That broke me completely. I went into full depression mode. Postnatal depression is real. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I was sad. I wish he had told me the truth instead, but this I knew I was in for it. He later admitted it. When I talked about the evidence and apologized, I became a beast in my own home. I hated him. It has been 5 years of being married and I hate him even more. I can't talk to anyone and I don't want to be a topic of discussion. So I told his mom. This woman defended her son with her full chest, including his sisters. She called for a family meeting and embarrassed me, saying I wasn't praying, etc. A good thing her son admitted it and that was what shut her up. Yes, I didn't go to my parents because I didn't want to spoil him to them. They loved him. Months went on and I have quarreled with him because of that pain until a pastor intervened. Fast forward to 2023, I still hated him, but I was praying and trying to forgive. The intuition came again. I checked and this time didn't talk. He told her our son was his nephew and I his sister. Man. Turns out everyone at his place of work knew her and few till date rub it to my face. let's, let's just pause here first.
Okay.
This is getting really, really juicy. As in,
Yeah.
and it's getting sort of. But why? What do you even think about the whole issue first from the first place?
I would just, for me, most of these stories,
Mm,
sometimes, if you look in depth into it,
mm,
some things are being removed
mm,
and some things are being added.
yeah.
So, in taking some of these stories,
Mm,
I would just say the owner of the story is the original believer of what really happened.
happened exactly.
So, but based on
What
what
she
she
said.
said now,
Mm,
we are to go or follow
mm,
accordingly, or we believe in that this is the truth.
mm,
In quote, we believe in that this
mm,
is the truth. I would say the little you've read now,
mm,
all of it depends on you not knowing yourself
exactly.
and
Mm,
you not knowing your man yourself very well,
mm,
and you not knowing your man enough.
mm,
And the third is, which I could say is could be the first, is the foundation of
the marriage.
how all of this started.
Mm-hmm.
So once the foundation is faulty,
Mm,
once the foundation is not both of you interest,
mm,
once the foundation is not built
mm,
on a solid ground,
mm,
which that ground entails communication,
mm,
both of you believe,
mm,
your faith all together,
mm,
your conviction in your belief.
mm,
Because now the other party or you yourself have to have conviction in what you believe,
mm,
so that when the other party is not there,
mm,
there's something holding you down.
mm,
Not down, but there's something you are answering to.
mm,
There's a fear, there's a belief, there's your own parts of humanity that you are
Mm.
follow him.
Mm.
So whether the other party is there to monitor you or the other party is not there to monitor you, there must be something
Mm.
that convinces you. There must
Mm.
be something that is your own belief
Mm.
and your own integrity,
Mm.
because he can't monitor the man 24/7.
Mm.
Likewise, the man also can't monitor the woman 24/7.
Yeah.
So all of this still boils down to the foundation of how they both started
Mm.
this union together.
Mm.
So that's what I would say. The foundation is not, if we are going to follow the story,
Mm.
is not that set on a very good ground. So they're going to be having different kind of issues, which include this particular one.
To me, I really think the main issue is that she has already been seeing the red flags. I think she
Mm-hmm.
just looked her way because she wanted to get married.
Okay.
You know, there is no
Red flag.
man that doesn't. She didn't just study it enough. You see, those men they don't just change overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are inbuilt. They have those things in them already. The man is someone who is not consented already. Like you said, we are judging with what we read.
Yeah,
We have
what
not
she
heard
said.
from the man. We don't know if she's saying the truth or not, but we're just judging on based on what we have at hand now.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I think this man is like a chronic cheat. He cannot change. So it's either you look for a way to go with it, or like we normally say, don't marry what you know you cannot change. You cannot change
Yeah,
someone.
we've said this
Yeah, we've said it
many
in our
years.
first few videos. You don't change people. You cannot change people. Who are you? Are you God? You cannot change someone. So you have to go with what you know you can endure, what
Mm-hmm.
you know you can manage. So you just let's say this red flag is okay for me, I would go with it. If it's not okay for me,
Yeah.
I will let it go. So now you're here crying because you overlooked the things you were not supposed to overlook. But anyway, let's continue with the story and see how it ends.
Okay.
I later confronted him one night and he beat me up and had head injury and mouth. I wanted to kill him, but thank God for God. A pastor came to settle us and I was struggling to forgive again. When I discovered he was still seeing her, I got her number and called. I think she wants to say she met, not he met. She met
Okay.
and she was almost in tears. She said, whatever you reap, you would sow. Please, ma, I don't know he was married. Thank God I didn't sleep with him, even when he kept forcing me. All through, they shared nudes already. I didn't tell him anything until the girl informed him I was aware. This part is very long. Talking about his family is a different story on its own. I hate them all. I wish each and every one of them the pain they have inflicted on me in billions of folds. Lastly, I am currently TBH. I am proud of myself. I am not hot. I am never going to voice out anything I know. For my peace of mind, I will pretend until then, when I am ready to leave. I have had offers from men, but the fear of God and home training won't let me do it. I can't cheat, but me, but my the English is a little bit complicated here, but let me just try to see what she wants to say. But I no longer trust myself. Whatever wants to happen should happen. Married for 5 years and I have only experienced orgasms, not even up to 10 times. I should be the one cheating, not him. His own is to come, waste my time and get up.
Mm.
I hate him, irritates me, and again I wish him pain. Seriously, this whole story is just so complicated to listen.
Mm.
You said this man has been doing this since your first child. Why did you get pregnant again?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're saying you want to leave after 2 kids? Why? Why not leave when you had that one kid? And to me, in the ending, it seems he has a lot of problems, not just that one thing she's talking about.
Yeah.
She's complaining about not him being enough good enough in bed,
Mm-hmm.
him wasting her time, him irritates her. Let's say because he cheats. That's why he irritates her. But my own is this: if maybe the whole marriage wasn't even really based on love, because sometimes we learn to forgive. If she says
Yeah.
she forgives and he still irritates her, that means she doesn't even love him in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to overlook those
Overlook
things, you
some
understand?
things.
So me, I don't know why you give birth to another child when someone irritates you, when you don't like someone, when someone has all these flaws, or maybe she wants to give birth in one place and
And at the same and just
to the same man, because I don't get why you would do this to yourself. To me, it's not nice. If you really want to be married, you should have just left with your one child
yeah.
and let him be. Because like the story, always try. These things you should have just left this man and go your way and remarry and live on. See, like we always say, women are the one that makes this men behave like this sometimes
Mm-hmm.
because we are judging the one side stories we
One
heard.
side we are,
Mhm.
yeah.
We're not judging because we didn't hear from the man. So let's just say we judge with what the
With
woman is
what the
telling
woman
us.
said.
The man does not even feel remorseful. From the story, we get he doesn't
Yeah.
feel remorseful. He's not
Still
even ready to
continues.
change. He's still doing the same thing. And the funniest part is maybe the other girl she talked to is lying or not. He said he has not even slept with her. And I'm sure the money is supposed to use to take care of his family. He's using it to
Using it
take
on
care
the
of
lip.
someone outside. So all those things, it doesn't make any sense. So why would you still give birth to someone like that? Why can't you just give yourself peace of mind and just leave him? Or
Yeah.
maybe I don't know, maybe it's my own way of thinking because I think
Yeah.
she's feeling hot. She's so down, she's so bad, she's depressed and everything. And now you're pregnant again. When you give birth, do you know what will happen again?
I feel like what could have possibly happened
Mm,
was her not knowing her own what she can take.
mm,
Just like we used to say all the time.
mm-hmm.
Choose your own battle.
Exactly. Choose the battles you know you can fight.
Yes. So her not knowing what she could undo
Mm,
had made her to give the man a lot of grace that she didn't have.
mm,
So now it's like backfiring, or let me say it's now out of
mm,
what she planned.
mm,
Hence why this reaction
mm,
and this complaint she's giving.
mm.
So all still boils down to, because all still boils down to she didn't know the kind of man she
She's
married.
married,
That's
exactly.
why she's complaining of a lot of things. And I feel like if this is true, there's a lot of things. So a lot of things that
Mm,
I feel like she's not mentioning, because it will, for you to say you get irritated or you're irritated by your man, it has gotten to some extent that you cannot put in words.
mm-hmm,
So maybe, and I will not, to just cut the talk short,
mm,
still boils down to she didn't know what she bargained for. She didn't know the kind of man she got married to. Like, okay, if this man is going to change, the worst he could do is this, the worst he could do is that. Because there are a lot of things that spouses will do, and the only thing you will be left to do is just forgive and move on. So if there's no forgiveness, or if it has gotten to the stage of no forgiveness from the other party, and the other party also is not accepting his fault, then this is not going to go smoothly, because there must be forgiveness, and also there must be remorse. So if these two is missing in the first place, although they've already missed the foundation aspect, but to, if they are to still move on because of the kids, the two factor has to be in place: forgiveness and remorsefulness.
Makes her feel irritated now. She cannot change that. She already hates her. So
Yes.
it's better for them to just go separately and
Yes.
everyone have peace because she can do and undo. You know, she can do something she will
Yeah.
later regret,
I
or
would,
he can do something
yeah,
he will later regret.
I would just say look for one or two elder person or respectable person that that can easily speak with the man, sit him down, talk to him, or both of them together, and let them talk whatever that is happening, that they'll be able to pour their hearts out in front of the third party, which third party of this person must be an elderly person. So I feel like just getting a respectable third party, okay, to settle some things for them. If it is able to settle some things for them to talk about it and know how they can reach an agreement because of their kids' sake. So I feel that is the next way to go now. If she has sat the husband down and things are not working, you've prayed about it and you feel like you need to do some other things aside prayer, just seek the elder's advice, and let's see if the man has one or two things to say. Of course, there's no excuse for cheating. There's no talk you want to talk that has made you to cheat. But
Exactly.
we are just saying the last chance can also be tried, which is sit down, get members or parents or whoever down to talk to both of you to see what is really going on, to see how you can amend things for the sake of the kids, and how you can move forward, or giving the man some space for you to cool down, because she's pregnant. She needs some space for her sanity. She needs take care of herself so she doesn't bring the hate out towards the kids. She needs to be in a solitary place or among the people she
Mm.
loves
Mm.
that could, shower her love from
Mm.
every angle
Yeah.
while the man is sorting himself, if there's anything like that.
Mm.
So to see if the man is still want the marriage, if the man still want the relationship,
Mm.
or if the man has one or two chances to change,
Mm.
because he has to be the one to change on his own. The woman cannot change him to this extent. So I feel like she just being in a place around the people she loves and try to see how what really went wrong, how things could be sorted out, and what she could do to move forward, either with the man or either with our kids for now. So I
Yeah.
just feel like that is what she could do, and that's just it. That's just it. There's no much advice other than both of them advising themselves and God intervening in the situation. So that's just it for now.
Okay, thank you. But to me, I think the best I can advise from what I see from the story, it's better for every one of them to go their separate ways. There's some things that we do that we try to endure that makes us make bigger mistakes in the long run. Some
Mm-hmm.
women, because of the kind of hate they have in their heart, because of the way they feel, they do things out of hunger. And
Yes.
especially someone that is pregnant, their hormone system is so different. The way their body work at that moment is so
Mm.
different that it can just be triggered with little things.
Yeah.
So number one, I am so angry that she's pregnant again for someone like that she knows. And number two is that I think she should just leave the marriage. She should just leave the marriage and just go away. But if, like you said, if they could work it out, it's better. But for a woman to feel irritated by you, to start saying things you've done, I think
Mm.
she has made up her mind. She doesn't
Yeah.
love that man again and she doesn't like him again. But like you said, there is nothing that cannot happen. We're not God. We cannot. So now we throw the question out to our viewers as well. Please, what do you think she can do? What advice did you have for someone like this? Or what do you think you would do in this situation if it
Mm-hmm.
happens to be you?
Okay.
Because to me, yeah, I would just say everyone should just go away. The whole marriage should be dissolved. Everybody should just stay away. But
God
like
forbid. God
I
forbid.
she's a more practical person. She loves to settle this with me. Settle this with me. So tell us what you think or how you feel this whole issue should have gone or what you think she should do. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.